On November 24, 1971, a man bought a plane ticket under a fake name, hijacked a Boeing 727, demanded $200,000 in cash, and then jumped out of the plane at 10,000 feet over freezing Pacific Northwest wilderness. In the dark, in a business suit. He was never seen again. To this day, the FBI does not know his real name. It started as an ordinary Thanksgiving Eve. A man calling himself Dan Cooper walked up to the Northwest Orient Airlines counter at Portland International Airport and bought a one-way ticket to Seattle. He paid in cash. He was described as unremarkable, mid-40s, dark suit, neat hair, calm demeanor. Nothing about him stood out. He boarded Flight 305, took his seat in the rear of the cabin, ordered a bourbon and soda, and waited for the plane to take off. No one on that flight had any reason to think today was different from any other Tuesday. Shortly after takeoff, Cooper passed a note to the flight attendant. She assumed it was a phone number and slipped it into her purse without reading it. He leaned over and told her quietly, "Miss, you better look at the note. I have a bomb." The note demanded $200,000 in cash, 4 parachutes, and a fuel truck waiting in Seattle. He opened up his briefcase just enough to show her a glimpse of wires and cylinders. She believed him. The pilot circled Seattle for hours while the FBI scrambled to gather the ransom in $20 bills, secretly photographing every serial number before loading it onto the plane. When the money and parachutes arrived, Cooper let all 36 passengers go free, keeping only the crew. He ordered the plane back into the air, demanding a specific low altitude and speed, told the crew to stay in the cockpit, and lowered the aircraft's rear staircase mid-flight. Somewhere over the dense forests of southwest Washington in freezing rain, at night, D.B. Cooper stepped out into nothing. He was never seen again. In 1980, a boy digging on the banks of the Columbia River found a decaying bundle of $20 bills. The serial numbers matched Cooper's ransom money exactly. It was the only physical trace ever recovered. No body, no parachute, no suit. Some believe Cooper never survived the jump, that the freezing temperatures, the impact, or the terrain killed him instantly, and his remains were simply never found in that dense wilderness. Others believed he planned this meticulously, had a ground team waiting, and walked away to live out the rest of his life under a new name. A few investigators have pointed to specific suspects over the decades, men who bore a resemblance, men who disappeared shortly after, men who made deathbed confessions that could never be verified. The FBI officially closed the case in 2016, calling it inactive. Not solved, inactive. Somewhere in the forests of southwest Washington, there may be a parachute still tangled in a tree, or a suit buried under 50 years of undergrowth, or nothing at all. Because the man who jumped from the plane may have walked away clean and simply never told a soul. If you were on that plane in that moment, would you have believed the bomb was real? If you haven't found this channel before, we dig up one case like this every week, the ones that were never closed. Subscribe if you want to keep digging with us.